We're going to begin with hand mudras, okay? And the first hand mudra we're going to do today is the Vayu mudra, which is the air mudra. And this is the one, you guys have a shoot at this. I'll show you a picture, okay? And this is the air gesture. So it's mudra for pain relief, okay? We're going to place our hands, fold in your index finger, take your thumb, just like this. Okay? You can do both hands, or one hand if you have problems with the other hand. Okay. We're going to hold our hands comfortably, place them on your lap.
Do I have it right?
You got it right, yep. It's folding in the index finger, thumb over the index finger. Vayu mudra. We're going to close our eyes. Close your eyes and just take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Now just breathe nice and easy, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Mudra for pain relief. Air gesture, Vayu mudra. Bringing your awareness to the breath. Nice and easy. Feeling the breath come in through the nostrils. Filling up your lungs. And exhale through the nose, releasing the breath. Refining the breath each time. Smoothing it out. Smoothing out not only the breath, but whatever you're feeling emotionally and physically. Smoothing out all of the tension. Releasing what no longer serves you, and giving yourself permission to just simply be. Bringing your awareness to the breath. And bringing your awareness to what feels good in your body. Not to what's hurting you right now, not to how you feel right now. Letting go of any negativity and just bring that awareness to how good you're feeling right now, where it feels good in your body. Mudra for pain relief. One more breath. And slowly releasing your hand gesture, your hand mudra. And just placing your hands on your heart. And just take a breath into the heart space. Inhaling, filling your heart up. And exhale, release. Taking a moment to set your intention for your practice, for your day, for the days ahead, the weeks ahead. And then inhale, hands up towards the sky. Nice big stretch. Palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, hands towards sky, stretch. Palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Relaxing your hands down. And then just shoulder rolls. Bring the shoulders up and back. Roll them around. Just taking it nice and slow, switching directions. You can alternate the shoulder rolls if that feels good. And then slowly coming to center. Let the shoulders relax. Chin parallel to the earth. Crown of the head reaches up towards the sky as you lengthen the back of your neck. Your spine is nice and long. Navel is drawn in. Hold your belly button in towards your spine. Feeling this length in the spine. Imagine you have this invisible string just tugging at the crown of your head, making you nice and tall. And then as you exhale, go ahead and tuck your chin in and round your back. Bring your shoulders forward. And then inhale, bring the shoulders back and look up. So a seated cat-cow. Shoulders come forward, round your back. Inhale as you look up and shoulders come back. Yeah, and feel free to move your arms wherever they want to go so you can bring those, your arms don't have to stay in one spot. Beautiful. One more round. And then coming back to center. Now take your gaze over to the right. Just look over to the right side. Sit up nice and tall. Nice stretch in the back. And then inhale, look center. And then exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale to the other side. Now we're going to take our right hand. We're going to take our right hand and we're going to put it on the other side of our neck here. Okay? So you could look at me if you're not sure. And then you're going to feel this muscle that's in our neck. If you kind of pinch it, you can feel this muscle. And if you can't feel it, you can look at me and maybe you can see it on me. It's right here. It's called your SCM, sternocleidomastoid. So underneath, this is important because go ahead and massage that. You can massage it, kind of squeeze it if you want, or massage it. This right here, behind our sternocleidomastoid, our SCM, our vagus nerve is there. So our vagus nerve is the longest nerve in our head, and it's the 10th nerve, this 10th cranial nerve, and it's responsible for rest and digest. So when you're feeling stressed, you want to activate this cranial nerve. And it's rest and digest, so it helps with digestion as well because it's the longest nerve and it goes all the way down towards our stomach, to our stomach. So it's super important. So to tap into it, or to activate this vagus nerve, you just give yourself a massage. What about that? And I keep doing that. I'm just going to come by you guys and see if you're in the right spot. Lift your chin up a little bit. Yeah, it's right there. You're in the right spot. Yeah, good. You got it. Yeah. Squeeze up and down, just massage and up and down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you can add this. We talked a lot about routine. You can add this into your routine. It's very nourishing. Then releasing your hand, coming back to center, we're going to do the other side. So just look the other way. Same thing. You're going to find that muscle. Take your other hand and then give it a massage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good, good, good. And then releasing and then coming back to center. And just take a moment and just noticing how you're feeling. All right, so now we're going to move on to our hands and knees. Coming into all fours position. Wrists right underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Knees underneath your hips. Okay. And then Maribel, open up your blanket so it's not so bulky. So you're not.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And if you need an extra one, I'll put one on top. I just don't want you to feel unstable with it being too bulky. And let me know how your arm feels, okay, when you do this. All right, so now we're gonna do regular cat cow. We did seated cat cow, so now we're gonna do regular cat cow. Round your back, tuck your chin in. And then inhale, look up, let your belly come down, tailbone tilts up. Exhale, chin to chest, round out your back. But take it nice and slow. Okay? Good. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Got it. One breath, one movement. Good. Now, stay in your cat pose, your cat stretch. So your rounded back, your back is rounded up towards the ceiling, and your chin is tucked in. Focusing on here, I want you to just bring that awareness to your body. Notice where you're feeling in your body. So you should feel this more in your upper back and your thoracic spine. So as you round your back up towards the sky, Feeling the opening of the rib cage right here as you round the back up. So bring your back up, around here. So you feel it opening all in here. Good, Lisa. Yeah, all in here. Now look up, and you're in an extension now, and bring your belly down and tailbone tilt up. Now you're more into the low back there. How's your shoulder feel?
Fine.
Okay. So bringing that, I just want you to just isolate it and just notice how each one feels. If it feels differently, it should. Now then go ahead and do a couple more flowing from one to the next. Good. All right, coming to neutral spine. And we're going to take a child's pose here. So we're going to bring our knees apart, toes together, and we're going to bring our sits bones back towards our heels and bring our hands forward, bringing your head to the mat. Okay. Now, Maribel, don't stretch your arms out as much.
No, bring your middle.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna incorporate a mudra here. So we're gonna do the mudra for willpower and strength. This is the easy one. You just make a fist and your thumb comes on top of the fingers. So palms could be facing up or down, whatever feels good. And you could just do one hand. That's fine, Maribel. This activates the stomach energy. It promotes digestion. This is also good if you're experiencing any indigestion. It helps to bring strength and willpower. So just a, not a tight fist, just a light fist. Okay. Musti Mudra. Shoulders are bothering you?
No, just stretching.
Okay. All right. Okay, so coming up to all fours. Now we're going to do our sun salutation. We're going to do it very slowly. And I want you guys to watch first. So take a rest, just sit back for a second. I'm going to show it to you. It's going to be a little bit faster than what we're going to do together, but I just want you to see what it looks like, okay? So we'll start in all fours. Actually, we'll start standing. We'll start stand, and then we'll bring our hands up towards the sky. We'll come to a forward bend. We come to half lift, and we bring our hands down, and we step back with one leg, and we come to a lunge. And then we bring back our leg.
This one's better.
We're going to do it slow, don't worry. So yeah, if you just want to watch, that's fine. And we're going to come back. And then bring our hands down. And then we're just going to take a hop to the top. And then inhale to sky, palms together. Okay? So that's going to be it, but we're going to go slower. So we do one leg and then we switch sides. So we first step back with the right, and then the left, and then we start with stepping back with the left. So start at the top of your mat, and yes, have your blocks next to you for the lunges. We worked on lunges last week, so remember, you can do that lunge with your hands here, whatever works for you, okay? So take it nice and slow. If you don't want your blanket, you don't have to use it. Standing at the top of your mat. Tadasana, remember Tadasana? Standing with all four corners of your feet. Lengthen out through the crown of your head, navel drawn in. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, forward bend. As you bend, make sure you bend your knees so you don't hurt your back. Bend your knees, come down. And then inhale, half lift. You can put your hands on your shins or blocks or your thighs so that you can straighten your legs a little bit. And then you fold again, bend the knees, fold so you can touch the floor or your blocks. And then you're going to step back with your left leg. Come to your lunge. Bring your knee down. And then check in, make sure this front knee is not in front of your ankle. Knee is over your ankle. And then coming up, hands on your thighs, you can start there. And then here's where you can adjust, making sure that you feel pretty stable. If you want a deeper lunge, you can scooch the back knee back. Okay, just make sure it feels good. And then once you feel stable, then maybe you can add on and bring your hands to your hips or to the sky. Or you can do a mudra. We already did, we can do the strength one, or we can do the one that we did in the beginning for pain, the Vayu. So whatever works, your hands could be here, they could be up, wherever you want your hands to be, it's up to you. They could be on your on your thigh. So I'm going to let you choose, make this your practice, because it is your practice, it's all about you. It could even be at your heart. Maybe you need strength and willpower today. Maybe you need to release some pain. And that pain could be physical, it could be emotional. And then releasing the mudra. Bring your hands up. And then bring your hands to the mat. Step back, so come back to all fours. And just switch legs, so bring your other foot to the top. And then come to your lunge. Once again, you can use the mudra if you'd like. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. So now we're going to take a little step to the top. Curl your back toes under, lift your back knee up, and then step to the top. And then inhale, slowly come up. Hands towards sky. Palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. So just take a couple of breaths here because we're going to do complete the round. So we're going to start with the left foot this time around. So just take a couple of catch breaths here. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And this time the right foot goes back. Okay, so the left foot is in front this time. Come to your lunge. Okay. And then incorporating a mudra if you'd like, it's totally optional. Allow yourself to be in the pose. Allow yourself to be in the pose. Be one with it. Connecting your energy to your breath, to your movements. Remember this time on your mat, it's your special time. It's like you're on your own little magic carpet. No judgments, it's all about you. It's an opportunity for you to connect with yourself, to release what no longer serves you. And releasing your mudra, bringing your hands to the sky. And I always like to think of like you're collecting all this energy that you created and maybe your neighbor's energy and just bring it all up there. And then exhale, bring your hands down. Step back, come to all fours because you're going to switch legs. The right foot comes in front. And then same thing. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, bring your hands down. So we're going to curl our back toes and we're going to lift the knee up and then step forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hands towards sky. Palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Okay, and just stay here for a moment and just kind of check in with yourself, noticing how you're feeling. Think about your intention that you set today. We're going to take one more round of sun salutation and we're going to add on to this. So if you want to watch for a moment, we're going to do what we did, but we're going to add to it. So I'm going to go a little bit faster just for demo purposes. Inhale, hands towards sky, fold, halfway lift, bring the hands down, stepping back. We're going to stay off of our knee this time, and we're going to come up to lunge. Exhale, hands down. We're going to step back to a downward facing dog. Okay. And then we're going to come forward, bring the knees down, come into an extension, come down, and then come to child's pose. Don't worry, we'll do it slow. Okay? If you need to come down on the knee, that's modifying. You don't have to come up into a full lunge. You can modify. So for modifying, if you don't want to do high lunge and down dog, you just do this. I'm just going to do it fast. Instead of down dog, all fours. Okay, that's kind of like what we were doing before. Okay, because Maribel, I want you just to kind of do one and see how that you feel with your shoulders. But I'm going to give you some adjustments because when we do down dog, often I'm going to show you the incorrect way of doing down dog. I'm going to purposely show you. A lot of people tend to do more like a plank. So in down dog, you want to evenly distribute the weight in your wrists and in your feet. So you want to be like an upside down V. So you don't want to be all up in here on your wrists. You want to be back here. Okay. And if you need to bend your knees, bend the knees as much as you can. But I'm going to keep an eye on you, Maribel. Okay. All right, stand at the top of your mat. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step back with your left foot. Okay. Use your leg for support as you come up. Okay, come to high lunge.
Good. Okay.
You're good. Yeah. So if you can, you want your feet to be in the same, like you're standing on railroad tracks, and your back heel is off the mat for most people. If you turn your foot out a little bit, if it feels better for you, you can do that, but I'm going to have to give you a little adjustment if you do that. So if you do that, you want your hips to be forward, because as you notice, when you turn your back foot, what happens with your hips? They go that way. So in order to bring your hips forward, you might have to turn that heel. Yeah. There you go. You just did it. So just watch what my hips do. I'm like this, and then I bring my foot like that. That. Like that. Okay. Perfect. Bend the front knee, Lisa. You got it. Your leg sore? It's okay. Good. You got it. All right. Now, you bring your hands up towards the sky, or you can keep your hands to your hips. We're not going to do mudra right now because we're just focusing on the asana. Bring your hands down to the mat. Step back into that upside down V or downward facing dog. Bring your chest closer towards your thighs, bend your knees. And bring your chest closer towards your thighs. So hands stay where they are, just bring here to your thighs. Bend your knees more.
More?
Yeah, and then bring your heart, your chest towards your thighs. So you're moving back this way. Yeah.
That's just too much.
Then stay in all fours. Okay. Stay on all fours. Good. Lisa, bring your feet back more. Good. Now, come to plank pose, Lisa. Just shift your weight forward, bring your feet back. Okay, bring your butt down a little bit more. Now go to down dog. Bring your butt up, bring your chest, that's your down dog. Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give you an adjustment, okay? Mm-hmm. Hips back. Keep your hands where they are, put them back. Hips up, and then heart here. Bend your knees again. Yes.
Okay.
Bend them a lot, okay? Bend them a lot. Now straighten them. Okay, that's how you make that adjustment.
Oh, man. Okay.
Now come to plank. You shouldn't have to move your hands or your feet too much.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
That was hard.
And then come down on your knees, your hands and knees, and take child's pose. Okay? And you too take child's pose.
Child's pose.
Bring your butt back. Yeah. And bend your elbows, Mirabelle, so that you're not stretching your shoulders too much. You can bring your hands to prayer and bring them behind your head. Yeah, or you can clasp your back. Good. And then you can also just put this on your forehead. Or you can put your forehead on there, and you can put your hands at your sides so that you're not. Can do that? Yeah. Good. Now coming back to all fours. We're going to take the left leg and we're going to put it in front. You curl. You can stay on your knee if you want, but if you want to come up, you curl the back toes under, lift your back knee up, and then come up to a high lunge. Bend the front knee. Yep. Bring your hands to your hips. Good. Good. You're stronger on this side. Yeah. That's good. Got it. All right. Bring your hands up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hand down. Touch the mat. Step forward. Forward fold. And then inhale, hands towards sky. Like you take all that great energy you just made, palms together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And just take a moment and do the strength and willpower one, because you guys got it. Strength and willpower. And connect them to your heart center. And just close your eyes. Just think of all of your goals and your intentions. Releasing your hands and just let them hang by your side. Let me get a drink of my tea. You guys feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna stretch it out now. So we're gonna turn so that you're facing that wall. Bring your block in front of you. Legs wide. And have like a slight bend of the knees or as much as you need to bend. Okay, never lock the knees. Bring your hands to your hips. And then just come forward, bending at the hips so that your hips are right here, hip crease right here. And bend, put your hands on your thighs. And you're just kind of assessing how you're feeling here, taking your time. And then eventually just let your hands hang, maybe on top of the block, maybe you touch the floor. Okay, you can adjust your stance and go ahead and grab your blocks. Put your hands on your blocks. Let your head just hang. Okay. Now, if you feel like moving your legs further apart, you can. If you want to bend one knee and bend the other, just kind of do whatever feels good to. Yes, there you go. Yeah. Good. Now, we're going to take our right hand and we're going to put it behind our back at the small of our back. You're going to look over to your right and you're going to bring your right shoulder up as far as it'll go. So let your arm rest at your back. Is that okay, Maribel? Okay. So we're keeping our lumbar, this is our lumbar spine, we're keeping that in neutral. We're not twisting here, we're keeping it safe. We're twisting from our mid to upper back. This is where the twist comes in. And we're just bringing that shoulder, trying to stack the shoulders as best we can. Bend your knees as much as you need to, okay? Good. You ready? Okay. Good. Now bring both hands down to your block. Guess what? We're gonna do the other side. So before we do the other side, just assess and see if you need to come up and take a little breather. You can come up. Yeah, if your legs are a little sore, you can shake it out. You can adjust your stance. And then when you're ready, you're going to go back down and we're just going to do the other side. So bring your hands to the block and then take your left hand and bring it behind your back. This side will be different probably, so keep that in mind. Now look to the left and then bring your shoulder back comfortably where it wants to go. Now this side is the one that bothers you, so don't go too far, okay? Does it feel okay?
This is the front side.
Okay, that's good. Just let your arm hang by you don't have to bring it behind your back. Just stay there. Yeah, is it better?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it feel okay with it behind your back though?
A little.
All right, I'd rather you just hang it there. Yeah. Bring it behind your back once, just you. All right, bring both hands to your block, and then just shake it out. Hinge one knee, then the other, and then bring your hands to your hips. Slowly come up. Heel toe your feet together, or you can just step together. Okay, and just shake it out. Okay, so now we're just gonna kind of stretch the whole body. This is kind of a nice little fun thing to do here. So we're gonna pretend like let's see, it's fall. So what do we want to? I don't know. We're trying to reach the most beautiful leaf, and it's like really high, and we're trying to get to the leaf, and it's so high, and we want to come up on our tippy toes, and we want to try to reach. So we're going to reach with one hand, and we're going to reach with the other hand, and being careful and mindful, you're on your tippy toes, and just bring your hands to where they feel comfortable for you. Okay, maybe not reach as much, but just come on those tippy toes, and you're gonna walk on your tippy toes around. Okay, you can even come up off your mat. Okay, so this is kind of lengthening and stretching the whole body. It's good for your feet too. Yeah, so really exaggerating the sides, like coming higher on one side and then the other. Good. And Maribel, you can even do it with your hands at your sides and just with your feet. And just come up on the tippy toes and then come back down, up and down. And Lisa, you can use your arms to stretch. And exaggerating stretching one side longer than the other. We're getting into our kidneys here as we stretch one side and then the other, kind of squeezing and releasing.
I have to hear too.
Yeah. Good. And then coming back to your mat. All right. Now reaching your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. We're going to come to a forward fold. Bend your knees and let your hands hang and grab opposite elbows or put your hands on blocks. Or if you can touch the floor comfortably, you can do that. Just letting your head hang, shake your head yes and no. Now from here, we're going to come into a little bit of a baby squat. So what that's going to look like is you're just going to bring your butt, you're going to have your hands down, you're going to bring your bottom down, just like that. Okay, so a little bit of balance. We're working on a little bit of balance. You can kind of test your balance and maybe bring your hands up. You can bring your hands to your heart or to the side, or maybe just one. You guys got it? Good. Okay, and we're gonna just do this one time. We're gonna come to stand. And we're going to try to do it all on our tippy toes. Okay? So kind of do it all on your tippy toes. And then bring your feet up. Good. Inhale, hands towards sky. Exhale, fold. Come into your little squat. And this time you're going to sit on your bottom. Okay. Now let's take our bolster. We're going to come into, this is also called, this pose is a mudra. It's considered a mudra, okay? And it's not a hand mudra, obviously. We're using our body. So we're just going to take our bolster. First, we're going to lay down. And then we're going to lift our butt and take our bolster and put it right underneath our sacrum. So right at our sacrum. And you're going to put your feet up in the sky. You guys comfortable?
Yeah.
This is called the Parini Mudra. So this helps to reset your whole body. So we talked about Vayu Mudra, which is the air mudra. This helps to put, so Vata has sub-doshas. And each dosha has sub-doshas. So the sub-doshas of Vata, of air, this pose addresses all of the Vayus. And the sub-doshas, the sub-Vayus, I guess, are at the base of your spine. So right at the base of your spine, being in this position kind of brings all of the energy back to its home. So at the base of your spine, that energy center there, where you feel, if you don't feel grounded, this helps you feel grounded, okay? If you need to bend the knees, go ahead.
And the legs won't stop shaking.
Yeah, you can bend your knees if you want to and hold on to them. Yeah. And then the energy in your stomach, like your digestion and stuff, that is another sub-dosha of Vata. So this helps to bring balance to this energy center, which is called Samana Vayu. It's your digestion, and then also your heart, which is Prana Vayu. It's your heart, your prana, the energy center here in the heart area. The energy center of the throat, which is responsible for communication.
Yeah, there's these little handles.
Yeah, there you go. There's little handles there. So the throat area is like our center for communication and speech. Not only how we speak to others, but how we talk to ourselves internally. And then we have the energy center that is part of our nervous system. It's all around us, all encompassing. So this pose brings all of these centers, these energy centers, to their home. Resets the body. Good. You could bring your feet down. And now lift your bottom and take the bolster and place it to the side. And then finding your most comfortable position, we've made it to our last pose, our Shavasana pose. So Shavasana is where we lay there and do absolutely nothing. It's actually the most difficult pose, right? To sit there and lay there and do nothing. So allowing yourself to, giving yourself permission to just simply be, let your legs be completely relaxed. Close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. If you need a blanket or if you're cold, let me know. I'll come cover you up. Maribel, do you want your blanket?
No.
Good. Yes, and Maribel's already using a mudra, so you can use the mudra that resonates with you. Throughout our practice today, We used the one for strength and willpower where we made a fist. And we used the mudra for pain, folding in our index finger, extending the other three fingers and wrapping our thumb around the index finger. Taking a moment to scan your body from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. And just noticing what feels good in your body. Not bringing your attention to what hurts or what doesn't feel good. But notice what does feel good. Bring your awareness to your breath. Bring your awareness to your heart. And notice the energy, the chi, the prana flowing through your body effortlessly. And connect that energy to your mind. And notice how the energy emotionally is flowing freely, as well as physically. It's that whole mind body connection. And then bring your awareness to how you feel. That connection to yourself and that connection all around you. It's all one thing. Mind, body, spirit. Let's take a few more moments in Shavasana, and I will let you know when time's up. begin to bring physical awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, your ears, your nose. Make any small movements that feel good to you. Maybe take a stretch as if you've just woken up from a nice little cat nap. Rolling onto your side whenever you're ready. Just curling up in a ball. Taking a moment here, feel the air hit your backside. Just take a couple breaths. Let's just feel the openness space in your rib cage, front side, back to back. And then whenever you feel ready, you can come up to a seated position. And then we're going to bring our hands to our heart center. And we're going to chant Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. That means Om, peace, peace, peace. Feel free to join in. Taking an inhale, exhale, inhale to chant. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Peace, 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 and more peace. Namaste.